And now, your reigning, defending, greatest wrestling podcast of all time. This is Let Me Book the Territory, the podcast for smart marks and nostalgia nerds. Featuring A-Dub.
On site, and it's on site.
B.A.
How can the heel heal off on the heel when the heel is healing?
And E-Ray.
No wrestling moves, just hands. Just hands.
Powered by the Embrace the Turn Up Network in partnership with the Inaudible Ruckus Podcast.
Welcome to the madness here.
All right.
Fair.
That's
fair,
fun.
Fair.
That's good
Fair.
stuff.
So that means, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the greatest professional wrestling podcast of all time. I mean past time, I mean future time, I mean present time. And I say present because this is a gift to you, ladies and gentlemen. Let me book the territory. We are live streaming on YouTube. We apologize for the technical difficulties we had yesterday, but that's fine. Y'all here now. Y'all love us. You guys know me. I'm the pod god, the pod tribal chief. It's your boy A-Dub back in the D, repping the Lions all motherfucking day. Because the ruler is back in NXT. We rule in the North, not the AFC North. You know, shout out to my AFC North friends. You know, y'all fighting for that crazy ass division. But we're not talking about that. We're talking graps. The deadline is over. We are marching towards Saturday night's main event. Means that we're going back to the past. We're back to the future. And I can't do this without my guys. One of them is absent. One of them got caught slipping in the NXT parking lot, and they asked why you hated on Big E like that, and then got jumped by the New Day. The other one is the richest man in all of podcasting. He gives his children whole Bitcoins when the Tooth Fairy comes to visit. Whew, you guys know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about the bald wonder himself, Chinstrap Jones, B.A. DiBiase in the building. What's good?
My brother, what's good? It is I, B.A. DiBiase, in the building this evening, here to talk these graps, all about, I can't even rep the Browns. I was about to say all about the Browns. I was about to say, oh man, hell no, I can't even say that. So, yeah, out here just to kind of represent.
Hey man, they on
how much
they on Hard Knocks in season right now, you know, like at least you get the inside look about what's going on.
Whatever, man. I would hate to be Andrew Berry right now, that's all I'm gonna say. But that aside, BA's doing great because I'm gonna have to just kind of put myself over a little bit here. The man was perfect, but we'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it.
We're gonna talk about it. You know what? We're gonna save deadline a little bit. Let E-Ray maybe join us if he can, if he gets out of the trainer's medical room. You know what I'm saying? But I want to talk a little bit of SmackDown, because you know we had some interesting things going on. I feel like SmackDown should just call it SmackDown Crash Out, because that's pretty much what happened. We were promised a tag team title match with the Motor City Machine Guns and the Street Profits. I want to keep reiterating to you guys that the Motor City Machine Guns are the best tag team of the last decade. And the fact that they're there is just insane. But we had who was it? Did both Profits get jumped or just one?
I think they both did. They both did, if I remember correctly.
They both got jumped. And, you know, they were trying to, it was a big whodunit backstage, you know, which I'm starting to feel they might be overusing that gimmick just a teensy bit in the Fed. It's been happening a lot lately. I mean, I get it. Shit ain't safe no more. It ain't sweet. But come on, guys. Let's come up with some other things. Hit somebody with a car. Do it for The Rock, right? But that happens, and Nick's marching in his Steve Harvey suit, trying to figure some stuff out. And then out of nowhere, Johnny's like, hey, what happened? What happened? What happened? And they're like, oh, we don't know. And Johnny's like, well, if you need a replacement, I know a guy. And the Machine Guns are like, yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. Leading us into what was a good match that turned into a heel turn with Johnny saying, oh, that was easy. And next thing you know, new tag team champs, DIY, because no one's going to turn heel for you. You got to do it yourself. Word to BA. BA, tell me what you thought about this heel turn for DIY as a whole.
As a whole, it was beautiful. It brought some breathing so much new life into them because it wasn't what people really saw coming. To shout out to kind of the New Day angle as well, because in that same light, nobody was talking about Johnny turning or being kind of the one leading the ship. It kind of like he got kind of pushed there, you would say, by Ciampa, I would say, if we gonna keep it all kayfabe. So, yeah, I think it does light years of work for them. So I'm happy for them. I still want to see the Profits somehow get these belts, but maybe they got to go even darker to get them. That's what it seems to be the trend here in this new Triple H era of the WWE. So, yeah, it's interesting.
I said it before. I think the Profits get moved to Raw. I really do. I really do. I think we've seen them on SmackDown so long doing that thing. Like,
yeah.
I think the tag team division is going to be like big recipients of new dance partners in the WWE transfer portal. But yeah, like I love this heel turn because like both Johnny's heel runs kind of came with mixed reviews. Some people liked them, some people, they were meh on it. But for him to turn heel with Ciampa, it was beautiful. Chef's kiss.
Oh yeah.
Chef's kiss. They gotta change that music. You gotta change that music. Wise man, check your emails because WWE might hit you up because God knows the guys they got now, they're not that great.
No, but they'll shop some new music though, like it's nothing. So maybe that's coming soon.
Yeah, that's true.
They don't give a fuck. So
I mean, but let me not hate on those guys too much. Maybe the Kendrick Lamar portal of hate is still too wide open because the remix they did to Nakamura's music, fire.
Oh yeah, and we have somebody in the chat named Rack Shit said, "Say my name, Rack Shit. What's up?"
Shout out. But yeah, shout out to Rack Shit. But Nakamura's music again, and that pivots me to the other crash out that we had on SmackDown, of which Shinsuke comes out to celebrate his new U.S. title. LA Knight comes out and says, nah. And then, he's like getting ready for his rematch. And then El Idolo comes out there and, he says whatever he says in broken English. And LA Knight's getting ready to cut him off. And you hear LA Knight say, what the hell? And next thing you know, Bloodline's out there. Excuse me, New Bloodline City. And, they're not there to do anything but just beat ass and just, hey, I still got the Ula Fala. I'm still him. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was laughing the entire time this beatdown occurred because it was just so funny. Like, it just reeked of just pure frustration from Solo.
Right.
He involved himself in an entire title picture that he has nothing to do with, nobody. But we did get a nice little stare down between Nakamura and Jacob Fatu. I need it now. I need it to happen. Wise man, give me a nod if that's ever happened before. Nakamura and Jacob Fatu. Tell me. Give me a nod.
Oh man,
I need it.
It's crazy. It's like an anime fight in itself. Like, let's have it. Let's do it. So yeah, I need that in my life too, no doubt. Cause
it's like Frieza versus Broly.
There you go. That tracks. Yeah. That tracks. That isn't bad for Broly.
Hashtag everything is Dragon Ball Z. Yep.
It did real bad for Broly. So yeah. With that all being said, I need that in my life too. I never catch SmackDown live, man. I feel like I need to. It's such a crazy show. It's so different than Raw, which I usually do catch. So yeah, man, I gotta start catching this stuff live.
It's hit or miss for me, like when I can catch it live, but
yeah,
even on the replay going back, I'm like, this was some good shit. This was some good shit. Speaking of SmackDown though, so the rumors are out there. The Winged Eagle.
Oh yeah.
One night only.
I should go grab it.
BA, you've been calling for this belt since you've joined this pod. I need to know, how are you gonna feel? Is it gonna be clean up on IOBA if Cody Rhodes comes out with the Winged Eagle?
Oh yeah, and then some. Let's clean up the entire store. Like, like clean it all up. Shut it down. Shut it down. If that all being said,
shut it down now.
I'm definitely like gonna have to take a picture of me with mine, and so we gonna have to tweet that out or post that on IG or something. Cause yeah, that's happening.
Of a who wore it better?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Cause yeah, that's
I love
yeah,
that.
that's gonna be amazing. I can't even deny it. Like that's, whew, I get goosebumps if I get to see that on TV again. So yeah, that would be amazing. What'll be interesting is that when we get to our show later down the road, if he loses the belt, loses the Winged Eagle. Like,
that was gonna be,
oh man,
that was gonna be my next thing. Like,
yeah,
I can't see anybody on the roster outside of Cody who feels more like a Winged Eagle champion than Kevin Owens.
It would be so heel.
Like, he's brash. He's angry all the time. He is right. He is 1000% right in this situation. But yeah, like, and the Winged Eagle, it just feels right in the hands of one Kevin Owens.
Right. Right.
But man, like,
and he could be like, it'd be a whole angle in
Cody
it'd be a whole angle in itself as far as him having that belt. Like, it would be like he holding it hostage because it was only supposed to be used one night only type shit. And now he's just got the belt. So yeah, hashtag indeed, KO was right, chat. So yeah, let's go. Like, it's I'm here for it.
Is right.
No, KO is still
right.
And still right. Shout out to the day.
In that segment with him doing the interview with Michael Cole in his car, it felt like something out of like a gangster movie when the guys are arguing back and forth about what's going to be the climax of the movie, whether it be the big robbery or something. Like,
yeah,
I was like, man, they trying a lot of different things in the post Vinnie Mac era, and it's kind of all working.
Like, it's really all working. Shit. It's all coming together. In all honesty, like, it's crazy. It don't make no sense. It makes too much sense. That's the scary part. Because if you remember back in the early days of this show, when we were booking Vince McMahon bullshit, how ridiculous we would have to shift our minds to think in that direction. Like, nah, man. Like, it's crazy. Things actually make sense as they are building and happening and giving us things that we never thought we would have. Like, it's amazing. It's beautiful.
So one thing they gave us at the end of that I thought was beautifully hinted at in that car interview scene was when KO said to Michael Cole, and I'll get to Sami Zayn at some point, and that's going to be something completely different. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh. Yeah. Because if you remember, they teamed up to take down the Usos' record-setting reign, and then everything that happened with Sammy trying to get the belt at Elimination Chamber, and now Sammy back with them. Oh my God!
Oh yeah!
When that rivalry rekindles,
that's gonna be a whole different vibe.
That could main event the Tokyo Dome.
Yeah, it really could. Can't even deny that one.
That's gonna be great. That's gonna be great.
No
but BA, let me ask you this: would you take that belt off of Cody?
Yes, I would.
Would you?
And you know how?
Give it back to him at the Rumble?
Maybe, because it depends. Okay. Because of the way I think it would all go down with Randall Keith showing back up, and
Okay, book it out.
creating
I'm interested.
with him coming back and then him trying to like miraculously survive that pile driver, that heinous pile driver he took, and then he's gonna turn on Cody, and then Cody loses the belt that way. So he's not losing it in any sort of clean way, which doesn't make him look weak, and it'll give him a reason to try to come after that belt, something crazy. Maybe you get Cody in the Elimination Chamber type shit, like to try to get it back.
Okay.
So yeah, it would be kind of crazy. It'd be like they holding it hostage again, because if they use that Winged Eagle, they bring that thing out on Saturday Night Main Event. Like that belt's gonna have a whole life of its own. So it's gonna be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I need that insanity, Dub. I need it. I need it.
I like it. I think if I were to take the belt off of Cody there, I think I would have Randy come out and probably like try to attack KO, mess up, and then somehow it ends up costing Cody. And then, Randy still hits KO with an RKO. And then he just hits Cody with one too, because he's just so angry. The Viper's back.
Okay.
The Viper's back, and then maybe he punts Cody. Why not?
Yeah. Okay. I'm not mad at that.
And then, but I would still have Cody get that belt back at the Rumble, in a triple threat with those two, because I don't think there's any way possible that you have Cody not champion at Mania.
Yeah.
I feel like that has to happen.
Unless Roman's already your champ somehow, some way, which I don't think is going to be possible because they talking about him going to Raw. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah. We'll get to the transfer very soon. But yeah, like I feel like Cody has to walk into Mania as your champion, especially if the plan is still Rock Roman. Rock Roman doesn't need a belt. And since Moana 2 did numbers, we don't have to worry about Rock coming in and taking all the belts. Because I promise you, I hacked the emails. Rock told everybody on the board, if Moana 2 bombs, I want the world title, I want the WWE title, I want the Intercontinental, I want the Speed title. He was taking all the belts. He was going to go full Kenny Omega and just become the collector. And you never go full Kenny Omega, because that gimmick was crazy. And it was over like 3 promotions.
Yes.
And it got to be very confusing towards the end. But it made for some really cool pictures when he would come out with all the belts.
True.
Now you can go full Ultimo Dragon and just take every belt in every company. That would be cool.
That would be so cool. Right.
But anything else in SmackDown you want to talk about? Have you been keeping track of the women's U.S. champion tournament?
Vaguely.
Oh, okay.
Vaguely.
Okay. So who are you going to pick to win the whole thing? And please tell me why you're picking Chelsea Green.
That's who I would pick. Yeah, like I said, I believe I said that the last time this subject came up on the show. She would be the most ideal winner of that belt, just because of what she's doing right now for kind of like that underneath card for the women. So yeah, and she's so good at what she does. Such a great heel, and she would have to win it dirty. Like she can't win it clean. So yeah.
Oh, for
yeah,
sure,
man.
For sure.
Yeah, let's do it.
Chelsea Green versus Fashionista Bailey.
Yeah. That's gonna be crazy.
I mean, that's a great rivalry like to start that belt off with too. And
all
then,
that
Chelsea's the first
going
champ
on in the ring, so I don't even know. That'd be wild. Did we lose Dub? It sounds like we lost Dub. So I guess BA gonna have to keep it going. So, let me pull up the agenda here. So that's pretty much, I think, like that's all that was really going down on Raw, basically, or excuse me, on SmackDown. So, man, where's the agenda? So we're just gonna go to SmackDown or Raw as I hunt down the agenda here. So with that being said, screw it. Monday Night Raw. Basically, you had the big showdown with CM Punk and Seth Rollins going for it. My opinion on how that was all going down. It was pretty, I would say, like, as far as the whole Seth Rollins versus CM Punk angle, like, and then now rumors of them having a match on Netflix, and I heard they're gonna be the main event for the Netflix night. That would be pretty crazy. So, with that being said, I felt like this whole segment, it did what it needed to do. The fact that Punk, from what I recall, had basically called him out, called out Seth Rollins, and Dub's back. What's up? So I was just getting into CM Punk.
Here's the problem
Seth Rollins by myself.
With old folks.
Oh,
it's fine. The problem with living with old folks is no one ever convinced them to pay for the most expensive internet that you can buy. So sometimes it just decides to take a shit. But I'm back. I'm back. Yeah, you were talking about
and bumbling through CM Punk and Seth Rollins, Seth freaking on Raw.
What an interesting story this is. Punk just kind of dismissing Seth of like, yeah, you had something I wanted originally. I don't know why you hate me now. I mean, I do, because I wouldn't teach you for free. And then Punk's like,
oh yeah,
not Punk. Seth's like, nah, it ain't that. It's the fact that when you left, you decided to shit on this company for 10 years while I was here busting my ass. And I mean, Seth was really just trying to put on his cape for the entire company, which is kind of wild considering, before the Shield started, they were gonna fire him because he was so difficult to work with. But I mean, I get it. Your dream job, company man. I get it. They paying him like $2 million a year. They pay me $2 million a year. You can't talk shit about the company I work for either. I get it. But I don't know. Like, I don't feel the real hate there yet. I feel like I think they should have done more with like the behind the scenes stuff of how Punk was a little difficult to work with for the entire Shield, because he initially wanted Cassius Ohno in there over Roman Reigns. And I think you play up that angle that, because he didn't get his way, he was just upset, and which is why you never really saw the Shield and Punk like in the same segments, even though it was always alluded that they were hired guns for Punk when they first came out. I think if you did more of that, you could lean more into like Seth's hate for Punk. Right now, it just feels like Seth's just a hater, and I get it. It's the year of hate. Also, next week, don't forget BA. We gotta get our hater of the year rankings in there.
Oh yeah. That's all those year-end awards and stuff. Yeah, that's coming down the pipe. That's gonna be like the highlight of the whole picture. Is the award show is the hater of the year. So yeah,
the Kendrick Lamar hater of the year.
Yeah, my apologies.
Yeah. But yeah, like I feel like if they did that, we might have gotten a more cohesive like thing going forward into this. I'm interested to see how far they go and how far they take it. I feel like they started this a little too early to take this rivalry all the way through Mania, but hate can take you very, very far.
Oh, when you were stepped away, I had mentioned that they were talking about these dudes having a match on as the main event of the Raw on the first night of Raw on Netflix.
I did see that. I did see that. They pulling out all the stops for that one.
That's crazy. to give that match away.
We might get Stone Cold Rock 4 for that one.
Yeah. Maybe Stone Cold could be training on the low. You never know.
You never know. He just out there living on his ranch, drinking his beer. What? But yeah, let me get my whole. The internet dropping out just threw me all the way off. You find
I understand. Trust me.
So, in other news from Monday Night Raw, but yeah, I need to know. I need to know. Just give me off rip. How you feeling about them adding Priest to the world title match at Saturday Night's main event?
Oh, I'm all the way for it. I think you guys had said that this was gonna happen, if I recall correctly, to put y'all over now. So you and E-Ray had called this happening because I was like, "There's no way," because they already have the match already booked for Finn Balor versus Gunther, and y'all was like,
"Oh yeah," because I was like, "What are you talking about, BA? Card is subject to change."
Fair enough. I stand corrected. So yeah, y'all called that shit, no doubt.
So have I officially pulled you on board to the it's time to give Kendrick Lamar that world title?
Give Kendrick, yeah.
Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar? I don't know, man. I think that's gonna still have to be Dame. I think if anybody, it's gonna be Gunther retaining because Finn and Damian gonna fuck each other over just by fighting and stuff like that. So I could see that.
But
in all honesty,
Damian and Gunther, what they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. Come on, man.
I mean,
sorry,
I get it.
To a lot of GNX lately.
I get it. I understand Fendrick, but I just don't see it as far as Gunther losing the belt to one of them like that. I think Gunther loses it to somebody else on the up and up.
So can I tell you why I believe this is gonna happen?
Okay, let me hear.
Because the rumored match for Mania for Gunther is with one Jonathan Anthony Felix Cena. And the story is both of them going into that match doubting themselves. And they've already planted the seeds of doubt with Gunther. And he loses that title. He starts doubting himself more and more. And the rumor is right now that after the Chamber, he challenges John. And John's reluctant, but he's like, okay, if I can still do this and I want this retirement tour to go past Mania, I have to be able to beat that guy on the biggest stage. That's why I think Finn is taking his belt. Now granted, Finn taking his belt at some point, he's not holding his belt to Mania. The Mania match for this belt is CM Punk and Seth Rollins, however we get there. But that is why I think Gunther's dropping his belt, because they're going to try to tell that story. And they're going to try to do the impossible. They're going to try to make Gunther a babyface, which to me, that looks like ice skating uphill.
Yeah, that's doing too much. Why are we trying to do that? That don't make no sense to me.
Stranger things have happened.
True that. That's big truth.
At one point, Gene Snitsky punted a baby and said, "It's not my fault."
True. All the way into like the back of the lower bow. Yeah. Crazy.
Crazier things have happened. At one point, Wiseman told us that Bronson Reed deserved to be in catering and not in the main event.
Oh man, never gonna live that down.
At one point, E-Ray did not see that Oba Femi was the future of everything.
True. He thought he was a joke gimmick type of shit.
Yeah. So, at one point, Dub was wrong about some shit. Stranger things have happened. But speaking of wrong about some shit, you know who wasn't wrong about anything that happened on Saturday?
Oh, that's this guy right here. This guy right here.
A perfect 5-0. Gotta clap it up for this guy.
Thank you.
That was impressive.
Clap it up for myself.
as I was going through the picks and adding them up, I'm like, wait, is this motherfucker perfect? I almost didn't even want to tweet out the score. I was like, man, fuck BA. How you get everything right?
Yeah. Who knows?
But we here now. Deadline. First things first. Give me a grade.
I give it an A-. I give it an A-. It was a great show. It was a fun show, man.
Why the minus? What took away from it being a perfect score? Was it just the mere presence of Ridge Holland?
That match was just kind of throwaway. It was that match, in all honesty, because it was just like whatever. Like, Trick was winning that match. Like, there was no question. Why are we even having it outside of the fact that Ridge earned it somehow? So yeah, that was just kind of like whatever. But everything else on that card, wow, chef's kiss, amazing, beautiful. Loved every bit of it.
It was great.
What would you say?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it an A. I would have said A- if the Trick Ridge match was worse, but it was a good match for what it was.
Okay.
And Trick didn't get hurt. I'm always concerned that black wrestlers get hurt when they're near Ridge Holland, but that's a whole nother thing.
Fair.
But I mean, it would have been an A+. I still think that men's Iron Survivor should have closed that card, like 1000%. The women's, you got 3 women in that women's Iron Survivor that are international superstars, but I would argue only one of them is known enough to American audiences to call it star power. And that's Stephanie Vaquer, because she did her stint in AEW during the Forbidden Door stuff. Julia, right. I mean, we've all heard the name, but hadn't had enough, stuff done over here for us to be like, oh, this is star power. What's the other chick? Zanaya?
Zarya?
Zarya, I'm sorry. Zanaya's on The Ultimatum. Yeah. Zarya, I had no clue who she was before those vignettes started airing, and I was like, oh, she's like Beth Phoenix Lesnar?
You gotta call her
right?
Lesnar, because I've never seen anyone else doing F5. So,
and she does it like the reverse way that Lesnar did it. It looks so awkward. Like, you're so used to
the way she hits the ground. It looks unnecessary because it's like she's like taking a bump almost. Like, it's weird. It's very strange.
Yeah, like when Brock hit the ground, it's because he was like taking you down with him into that. But he also didn't need to hit the ground. He could literally just throw you off of his shoulders because he was freakishly freakishly strong.
Right.
But yeah, like, and you look at that match, and everything doing with Ren Sinclair is working, because I think she's just like a natural comedic person. So you combine that with, her athletic gifts and how quickly she's picked, everything up, especially the stuff she's picked up, working with the NQCC. It just works. And
that's
then
fair.
Soul Ruka and those soul snatchers and
She hit quite the snow soul snatcher on Ren Sinclair. I was like, damn, that shit looked like it hurt. She sold that great. Yes, what a move.
Yeah, but that men's Iron Survivor?
It was pure insanity. It was pure insanity.
Even before E-Ray arrives, it's time for me to just put us over, because we called it.
Yes.
We called it almost a month ago. We were like, if y'all gonna run this Rocky 3 thing and have the Italian Stallion take that belt off of the future of your company, he needs to go get that big belt. Fact. He needs to go get that big belt. There's nothing else left for Trick to do, like, at all. At all. Trick he's had North American title. He's been the Iron Survivor. He's had the NXT title twice now. Like,
right.
He's been to the finals of the Dusty Cup. He's literally done everything there.
Yep.
It's time for Trick to go to that main roster in the sky. And Oba Femi is going to send him there with the Powerbomb Symphony. Word to Wardlow.
You don't think Trick tries to come back and get that belt like on some random shit, like on some old like I gotta get my get back type shit, and then he goes away?
I would have Oba Femi beat Trick so bad that they take Trick off TV before they debut him.
They don't give him the old stand and deliver. Like,
I mean, he's gonna get a standing ovation from the crowd. He just won't be standing at the end of it.
Fair, I get that, but I don't know. I just felt like I feel like he going out like a punk low key. The character is like he gotta have another match with Oba Femi at least. There's always somebody bigger, stronger, and faster. Fair enough. All right, I get it. Completely get it.
At some, all of us who played sports, at some point you were like, oh, yeah,
right.
It's one of those times where, coaches can't get mad at you because, hey. It's like when my Detroit Lions, they beat the Jacksonville Jaguars so bad that Doug Peterson kept his job because they were like, you know what? There's nothing you can do. Nothing you can do. You guys played as good as you could, and that team is just 40 points better than you.
Yeah. That's a whole nother. I mean, coming from bad football teams to another one, as far as the Jaguars, I get it. So, yeah. Just what can you do? Just have to play a team. I'm glad we didn't have to play all this year as far as the NFC North. So, yeah. Thank God. It would have been embarrassing.
All right. Football analogies aside, I mean, y'all could be like a scrappy team sometimes, Y'all could be like Fraxium, right?
We could be.
I mean, they win more,
maybe. I'd say Fraxium always figures out a way to win. So they're like more like the Chiefs, if anybody. So, yeah.
There you go. Chiefs, they get lucky. Yep.
So I will
Nathan
say that.
Frazier looked beat up when that match started.
Oh yeah.
He looked like he got no fight.
He did.
Nathan Frazier looked like, you remember like on Street Fighter when like they would show the character that just got beat, like bruised up? He looked like Ken after losing a fight in Street Fighter 2.
I can see that.
Yeah, that is how Nathan Frazier looked when that match started.
Yes.
I would say that Axiom looked the same, but you can't see his face.
Shout out to hey kid at the end of the day. And shout out to the chat. I was taught chat. I guess when somebody wants to interview us, Dub, as far as all Bob's product over here talking in the chat. So shout out to the chat still keeping it going there. So yeah,
I'm ready.
I was a little faintly distracted.
But yeah, like that match it was just so crazy. And I remember going into it, we were talking that No Quarter Catch Crew just kind of felt thrown into this spot. Like, because honestly, a battle royal is like the worst way to decide a number one contender outside of the Royal Rumble. But man, they delivered.
Yeah.
Tavion Heights, since he got back from Japan, like, I don't know what it was.
On a whole other level.
I feel like they saw him and they was like, you have literally all the tools. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to send you to a place where you don't know the language, and we're just going to give them instructions to beat the shit out of you for 3 months. And that's all it's going to take for you, because you got it. Like, he's ready for a singles run. Like, he looks so good at everything. And great value Randy Orton. He gets better.
Oh, yeah. He is.
He gets better. I refuse to call him Miles Bourne anymore. He's great value Randy Orton.
That's how he's presented as. So, yeah, it is what it is in that regard.
When Randy Orton restarts Legacy, it needs to be great value Randy Orton, and it needs to be Charlie Dempsey.
That's funny.
That would be it right there. Maybe with William Regal, like, being the manager of New Legacy.
That'd be kind of crazy because, they would be feuding against No Quarter Catch Crew and shit. That'd be kind of wild in that regard.
You see?
I see the vision. And then I also see our light-skinned brother joining the party here, Mr. E-Ray.
He finally put down those 3-pounders at CrossFit, and the homie East Lee is here now, aka Dove61216, Lexus Kang the Conqueror without the case. E-Ray, what's up, man?
Now go home and smoke some more crack.
Is that why you're late
That's
to the
why I say
pod?
the dub. No, that's why I say the dub, because he don't know nothing about pushing weight besides, the pipe that he puts it. Never mind. Guys, what's going on? I'm here.
Oh,
I'm
man.
excited. I'm exhausted. Pure cardio got me on a tired run, but life's gonna keep coming at you. Where are we at? Give me the rundown.
Look, talking a little bit of deadline, just talking a little NQCC, how they got that spot and looked great in it because they had Tavion Heights, who was going to a new level, or height, if you will, after getting his ass beat in Japan for 3 months, and great value Randy Orton.
That'll do it to you.
Yes, it will.
You see Briggs and Jensen Limited Liability Company. See what happened to it? He was like,
They came back with a Japanese silent partner.
I'm telling you, an investor. That's why Drake is like, I need to buy UNC. Like, nope, they're already owned. It makes sense. Everything is related. I promise you. This is what's happening. Tavion Heights, fantastic showing. Great value, Randy Orton. I like him too. All of that, he's like Randy Orton and Triple H mixed together. He technically is Evolution. Like, he just is them. It's weird. I don't get it, but we had this debate in the group chat about like who his ode to looking is to. I was like, I don't know. It's a mix of Triple H and Randy Orton, but either way, they showed out. That match was fire as hell. And just when I thought, oh, this match is over, the golden ratio is undefeated. And I was like, what are they doing with this? This is so fun. Praxium is life. Fuck it.
Praxium is fun.
Praxium forever.
We coined that.
You need
name,
a babyface
right?
team too. Yes, absolutely.
Okay. I thought,
Then
because
they
I
stole
feel
it.
like
But it's-
Sam Roberts started using it, and I'm sure he listened to the pod. But we definitely
to.
coined that name. Checks in the mail. It better be. Send it to the wise man.
Absolutely.
But let me think. Let me think. So we talked about. Well, you know what, E-Ray? Give me your thoughts on us being righter than right about one Oba Femi coming in, wrecking shop, and just destroying that match and everybody in it because we were so right.
No, we're going back to that?
There it is.
You know what time it is. That sound can only mean one thing, ladies and gentlemen. It is the BA Put Yourself Over moment of the evening. And of course. Come on, guys. We've been literally writing these shows for the past 3 years. It's evident that they pick and choose the best of what we come up with and some of not the greatest, and then they do it anyway. So why not? Oba Femi returns. That's why I'm Oba Slimmy's Revenge, coming out there beating the hell out of everybody because all he sees is little Tony D's everywhere. He's just murdering people. You see 2 Tony D's, double the D, double the me.
Whoa.
And then he tackled them and he pinned them both.
Double the D
crazy.
is crazy.
Double
That
the
is
D,
crazy.
double the me. And he got 3. He 3, I don't know, 3-2'd everybody, 3-1. I don't know. But yeah, it was pretty much almost exactly as scripted. I have a slight problem with like getting a double pin. Like that technically isn't the rules. You can't do that. But we neither here nor there.
He should have stacked
pinned
him.
one. Yes, yes. That's domination. But the double arm clothesline pin. Okay, I'll allow it. But yeah, I enjoyed that, especially when I was like, wait, they're gonna do the thing with Young OG? Like I can't. It was close. It was fun. But Oba Femi got that spot, and deservingly so. If we have any chance to talk about the work that was done on Tuesday, so I was like,
"Oh, we here now."
that boy good.
Now. I mean,
that boy good.
What do we want to talk about more? Oba Femi promo or Eddy Thorpe looking like a bitch?
Oh, the latter.
How about both?
BA says the latter, and I'm one to agree with him. So we're gonna start there. Eddy Thorpe comes out and says, "No, man, this ain't going down like this. Y'all done too much to me and my people." As if Oba Femi was the one doing Manifest Destiny.
What do you mean, you people?
Right.
What do you mean, you people?
I was like, wait, DJ Nightwolf, come on, man. What are we doing? This was not on your Vision Quest.
Or was it?
Oba Femi said, "I'm not John Smith."
Did you buy the expansion? Did you buy the expansion pack of Mortal Kombat 1? I don't think you
I'm
did.
Just saying.
So you don't know what Nightwolf is doing right now.
The Vision Quest happens
dimension.
at night. Oba's probably pretty hard to see at night. But I don't know.
That was crazy.
Insane.
That was wild. Wow. E-Ray, why'd you say that? That was
He's so sorry.
Per usual.
Wow. That's usually my place on the show.
Yeah, he's waiting for a racial slur. He's like, "Give it to me." No, like
it feels like Eddy wants to say that.
Like it's insulin.
It feels like Eddy wants to say that to Ava about both of them. Like, Ava, I want my shot. They're nigga wrestlers, Ava. Give me my shot. Eddy wants to say that. He feels so slighted. Him and his people. Because apparently Trick Williams was there at Manifest Destiny too.
I don't think so. I think y'all reading this all wrong. I think, like, from what I watched, when I let it all play out, first, I had thoughts. At first, he gets in the ring, and I'm just like, they're completely ignoring him. Like, is he still there while they just sitting there beefing? Oba is just sitting there, and Trick, you are not going to be anything. I'm going to rip you in half. I'm like, okay, And then Eddy Thorpe is just sitting there like, whenever he's done, can I get a word in, guys? No, shut your mouth. Yes. He thought I'm gonna shut his mouth.
Like a bitch.
It's so disrespectful.
They made Eddy Thorpe look like a bitch.
It was so disrespectful. But at that point, I was like, damn, they disrespecting him. And then he goes and talks about, oh, Trick, I thought you was a fighting champion, and he gets his off. Then he gets slapped down. That's okay. Another. Yep. More to your point. He looks like a bitch.
Yep.
But wait. At the very end, he goes, gets his contract, he signs it, and Ava says, well, we know we're gonna find out who jumped you. It's like, I already know who jumped me. You're looking at him. I said, what? Did he just pull a fucking Keyser Soze? Fucking genius! Ah! Native Americans should have did this a long time ago. Been the greatest trick ever pulled. They should have been pumping all types of just like diseased handles on top of the casino handles on their casino, so white people go in there and sling, and then they end up with like herpes. Great.
Wow.
Fucking Native American revenge.
And I said some crazy shit.
That's not crazy to me. I think that's dead on par. What did the Europeans do to the Native Americans?
Gave them smallpox.
They sent them disease blankets and then blamed them for not being together. When none of this was true. Of course, they just wrote it in the history books. But neither here nor there. We're not going to go there. But regardless of such, that's the ultimate payback. So he did. He pulled the Keyser Soze and he straightened his legs and it was me all along. Yeah! And he wiggled his way into a title shot. And I was like, I fucking love it. I love heels, man. And meanwhile that's happening, I may have lost one of my favorite heels. So I don't know, but neither here nor there. We're going back to Deadline. So
I mean, we can, but which favorite heel did you lose? Now I'm interested.
My namesake, of course.
Wesley?
No. Come on now.
Ethan?
He lost his smile. All
yeah.
ego has no ego.
Yeah.
See, y'all don't even remember because you just forgot about him. You lost him too. He's lost. He doesn't know what to do.
It's interesting they're doing this thing with Ego and Gunther where they're having them both lose confidence in themselves. It feels like Triple H is like, I'm gonna do the impossible. I'm gonna make Gunther a babyface, and then HBK was like, watch this.
I was like, they're competing right now. I don't like it. All Ego, because we already got a heel reform from Lexus Kang. I don't want one from All Ego. I need All Ego to just remember how evil he is and how great he is. But he's just like, man, I can win the big one, but I can't keep it because I can't even win the North American title. And it's like, well, so what does he do now?
Well, it's funny you say that because I think that might be an angle for him to kind of like get the people on his side and then go heel to get that North American title off of Tony D'Angelo. As
nothing will make me happier.
It's gonna be a while before he can get back into that main title picture with.
And he shouldn't.
Oba,
but he should
Eddie
take that North American title and run with it. And just, I think that would look great on him as well.
And then as he's heel,
it ain't doing it for me.
You can turn Eddy Thorpe back into a face by taking the North American title back to his people.
That's gonna be crazy.
Full circle Manifest Destiny. Eddy Thorpe hitting the Manifest Destiny on a Canadian to win the North American title.
Look, I've never seen the show Manifest, and I hate that game Destiny. It came out in like 13 parts. I don't like it. So I don't want to talk about any Manifest or Destinies or anybody named Destiny, a manifesto, niggas shooting up CEOs. I don't want to talk about any of that. I don't like it. I don't like it. Cannot confirm or deny that.
You gonna plead the
I
fifth?
would probably deny it, but
You gonna plead the fifth?
Huh? What? I was a saucy in San Antonio. Yeah. I don't know. Interesting enough. We'll see how that turns out. But yeah, I want to see my boy get his smile back. He just pointed. He just. Oh man, that ain't hit the same. And Tony D came out. Mozzarella,
bologna,
spaghetti.
Capicola.
All right. Tony bologna.
Capicola.
Just yelling meats. Salami.
All right.
That's what he does. He just come out. Capicola.
Parmesan oregano.
Yeah,
Gabagool.
exactly. Yeah. That's all he does. He comes out like that, and it's like cool for the moment, and then it's like, all right, I immediately don't like this.
His title run has been the equivalent. It's been the equivalent of LA Knight's U.S. title run. Just
you fucking pulled it out of my brain.
Except we like LA Knight more. Yeah.
Yes.
Except for the pop.
Yeah.
Like you don't see that from LA Knight.
Right outside of Slim Jim.
Like Parmesan, Capricola, salami. Yeah. No. It's
Wait.
not
So Gabagool is like Tony D'Angelo for yeah.
Yes.
Basically. It's the same.
Tony salami.
Oh,
Breadsticks.
That's funny.
Yeah. Oregano. All that stuff. But it does feel similar. It's like, okay, he got the belt, cool, but I'm not eager to see him defend it.
He's defending it.
I don't want him to even have it. Like, just give it away. Give it to somebody who deserves it. But where is it? Deadline. Y'all talk about everything else.
We did not talk
Y'all talk about the women.
We did not talk about NXT Underground.
No, we didn't.
Y'all, oh well, thank you. I
NXT
appreciate y'all
Uncut.
waiting for me for that one.
King
All right,
Magazine special. The WrestleMania main event we deserve. Lola Vice
Oh, yeah, man.
and Jada Parker. Best NXT
Let's talk
Underground
about
match?
this. Absolutely.
Okay.
Without question. Without a doubt. Without a shadow of a doubt. Man. It was the I want to say, I'm trying to think. Dare I say it might have been my favorite match of the night?
Oh,
Close.
he took that out of my brain. I was gonna say that.
I'm trying to think because I was like, am I just being biased? But I really enjoyed the match. But I didn't know which way it was going. And it was like, oh, they actually like working. Usually it's almost like, I think, okay, this is why I think it worked so well. Because Lola is a MMA fighter and Jada Parker is not. So she still was like just doing like, I'll beat your ass moves. And then she'd do like a backbreaker on her. It wasn't just like, let's do this shoot fight thing, which typically is what we see, right?
Yeah.
So it did feel more like the old school denim fights of Shane McMahon's Underground. But with two women that we like, and it wasn't like a bunch of like failed spots or them trying to do some MMA homage. So it just worked. Like, I don't know. It just felt like a nice, brutal match between two chicks that do not like each other, doing some hardcore shit, like trying to hit a chick with a brick. Like, it was fire. Like, I really enjoyed this match. I think it might have been, I'm trying to think, it may have been my second favorite. It's like one, if not my favorite, it's probably 1B.
I was gonna say,
because
yeah.
I really enjoyed that tag match.
Yeah,
I thought that was
it's
insane.
number 2 to that tag match for me. Like,
Yeah, that tag match was everything. I was like, dog, what? I was like, this is supposed to be over 8 times. I couldn't get, so I can't get over that. The false finishes, the way Nathan Frazier, I was like, never stop, never slow down,
never stop
bleeding.
stopping.
He was just bleeding all over the place. I was like, this is great. Collapsing. It was so much high drama in that match that I was like, oh, I know this is over. And Tavion was going crazy.
With
It
the
was
roll
great.
through fireman's carry into the Death Valley driver.
Right. So, okay.
And you were like,
I talked it up.
Where did he pull that move out of? And you're like, okay.
Japan. Literally. Japan. Yes.
That dope ass double team
USSR.
move that him and Great Value Randy Orton got. The Golden Ratio is just one of the coolest moves in sports entertainment. Like, so many things in that.
It's almost like a flying dragon kick at this point. Now, how you do just
Yeah, essentially.
like a Liu Kang. But yes, given all of that said, okay, this is definitely, the Underground match was my second favorite match. I really love that match, but I was like, damn, this is good. And I'm like, am I just being biased? Because I think these women are both beautiful, but no, the work was dope as well. I was like, it was put together correctly. Whoever the booker was, like, everything worked for me. I didn't feel like it had a lull or I wasn't like waiting for something to happen, which typically is the thing that's like, oh, this is so annoying. Like, I thought it just was done exquisitely well, and then with the tap out, like, damn. But
no, there was no tap out.
then,
There was a pass out.
Well, pass out,
Yeah.
excuse me. The submission is what I meant to say. But then when they showed at the end and Lola Spice mocking Jada Parker's dance, and Jada Parker just sitting there like, bitch. It's like, it's just so good.
Lola has
done
to
so well.
take that North American title now, right?
I mean, I wouldn't be mad at that.
I mean, I feel
But
like
I just don't see it
beating
happening.
a former number 1 contender for the NXT Women's title needs to put you like in line at least for the North American title.
It's hard to say because I feel like it's already kind of spoken for. I think Tatum Paxley up next. I could be wrong, but I feel like that's where they going with it.
You think so?
They could, cause she wouldn't did that whole. They probably she's pretty good in the ring as far as what she does, the whole golf gimmick and stuff. So, and then she went over to TNA for them. So that could be her like, here you go, thank you for doing that work. Yeah. Okay. So
that I mean, the character's there, the work is there. She's on TV weekly. She has a fetish for titles.
Yeah.
It all just and she's actually in an active feud right now with the current women's NXT championship or North American champion. So it just makes sense.
Yeah. With that being
now,
said.
if they just move on from this, then okay. But I think they were actually priming Lola to be somewhere in that top spot. So maybe not getting the shot, because I think Julia is like right there, but I think they're putting her to make sure like, okay, she's main event talent.
I like that take. Nice job, Dustin. Not bad at all. But speaking of Tatum, we did get the Shotzi return on Tuesday. Thoughts? E-Ray? Yeah.
Always
glorious
happy to see
goth girls for the win. Triple G
for the win. Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
Always here for
Triple G, Jasmine Nix. It was just another great night of NXT entertainment. It was great. It was great. Were you guys surprised at all by the Shotzi return?
I was.
Yes.
I
thought she was like let go from the company. I was like, what?
I forgot she worked there.
I did too.
Yeah.
And she came out with the tanks.
So you guys weren't paying attention in the backstage segment? Tatum had a Barbie that had green hair.
All right, Dub, you're going too deep into it. I'm not in the Tatum Paxi wormhole.
Y'all not doing the math and the science?
Dub will do anything.
Honestly speaking, that's not my math, brother.
Y'all not doing the math.
Dub will sit there and play Tea Party with your kids so you can get some math. He's ridiculous. I'm not looking at it. I ain't see no dial. I ain't see none of that. I was like, what? Okay. I just like, oh, okay, that's another. Actually, when I seen the green hair, I thought that was who did I think that was? Somebody completely different. I'm trying to remember who I thought that was. I forgot.
She's had green hair before and is on the injured list.
No, I thought it was somebody who was active that just wasn't on TV right now. But I can't remember.
Abaddon from TNA.
Yes. Absolutely nailed it. See? You got it.
I know how you think.
Oh, Julia Hart. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. See, y'all just wasn't doing the math or the science that day. As soon as I saw that green hair, I was like,
we didn't do the Dow analysis. We're not fucking Caruso and CSI Miami. Dub, take off his glasses. Dub, gotta hit you with the. Looks like she's all out of green.
See, nah, y'all just wasn't listening because they was like, because Jasmine Nix said it doesn't matter why Gigi's back. It's still 3-on-2, and then they cut right to Tatum and them walking, and she was just petting that doll with green hair and saying, "I got a friend." It was right there. It's right there. They telegraphed it. They telegraphed it. They sent it right to you. And I didn't have to be a member of CSI Hoes to know that. Yep.
CSI Detroit.
CSI
Detroit. That's a never-ending job.
Yeah, nobody wants to see that TV show.
I really want to know. No, it's like 55,000 Uzi bullets in some person. It's like, well,
damn,
who did it? And then they just put him in it. Yeah, I did it. All right, that's the end of the show. Episode was 10 minutes long. Like, well,
CSI Detroit, aka the first 48. Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Yep, exactly what I was thinking. Can I get a chicken sandwich at least?
All right,
you got it.
See, they couldn't do the first 48 in Detroit because they'd be like, And on this season of First 48 Detroit, no cases were solved.
Right.
At all.
That's true. That's true. When them boys put out them switches, that cop scene, it was like, it's like,
Cop saw that and said, I'm not ended up like Murphy. They killed him yesterday and he still showed up to work today.
He's still
Right. Exactly. I saw that prototype.
He's been dead for 3 years and he ain't had an off day.
Still.
No.
Not stopping a crime because you know you're not going to get no off days after. It's crazy.
Not stopping a crime because you know it'll likely end in your demise. It's hilarious,
And you won't
even
get
though
any
that's
off
your
days.
job.
Because, hey, again, Murphy, we know you died last week, but BA and E-Ray quit after they saw how bad you got shot, so we're going to need you to clock in.
Corpse, just like, where's my mouth told my ass?
You got it, boss.
Citizen.
Fine. Where are the citizens? Tell them to freeze. Freeze, citizens.
I mean,
It is always
Where's Red
like,
from
I
that
was-
70s show?
Yeah, I was about to say he was the only like actual like human enemy of Robocop. Robocop be like fighting himself basically in the other one. Like
yeah, but that's the problem.
it's
I
ridiculous.
know we're on a tangent here, but that's the problem with sequels. They have a one thing in mind, and then with the sequels, they're just like, oh, we gotta go bigger, badder, and harder, and faster.
Right.
Let's make a bigger robot.
Robocop fights another robot.
So
Let's dump some
that's
ooze on
real
a tortoise
steel.
and a
Like,
dog.
what are we doing?
Let's have him fight a
Okay.
robot Asian man. Like
Because the third one always has to go to Japan.
Yes.
That is a fucking trope.
yes.
Every trilogy, every movie in a trilogy has to go to Asia or something.
Shout out to the
It's
turtles.
like, think about it.
Absolutely.
I was about to say, yeah, shout out to the
The
turtles.
Turtles.
Feudal
Not only did
Japan.
they go to Asia, they went back in time and went to Asia.
Yeah. Making it extra racist.
They went to Asia in the in their trilogy. Rush Hour. They went
They did
like
too.
straight to Asia.
Right.
Was it's a few other, was it what's the movie I was thinking about? I can't think. Fuck, I can't think. Lethal Weapon. They went to Asia. Jet Li, that was 4. But
Yeah.
same difference. They're just like, you know what else can we do?
Well, no, they didn't go to Asia.
Asia.
The whole movie just took place in Chinatown.
Well, yeah. It just took
Do I have to say it? When I say go to Asia, I don't mean like you can physically go there, or
I mean, the turtles physically
Just
went
saying.
there. Chris Tucker physically
yeah.
went there. And he was like, I get massages from all of them.
that was about as good as your Gallus impression. You're doing it, man.
It's about time
You're
for
a
that
regular
Gallus
Jamie
Boys
Foxx.
call up. Am I right?
You're a regular Jamie Foxx. You got it. You gonna make it do what it do, baby. I got it. Yeah.
E-Ray would not let me be great. Hating on all my impressions.
Okay, it's me. It's me keeping you from being great. You got it.
Yeah.
All right, let us have it, Dub. This is your sizzle reel for auditioning for voice acting work. Sir, please give us your character and then read the line.
No, you give me a character. I can do any
Floor
character.
is yours.
I can do any character.
Okay. Bugs Bunny asking one of his hoes for his money. And go.
And what's up, bitch? You got my money? No? I sure hate to see what happens to bitches that don't have my money.
Well,
And
Did a good job.
and scene.
Did a good job.
thank you. See?
Um,
Ready for this.
Yeah, that was pretty good. We'll call you. Next. Oh,
But
man,
next.
that was good.
Next.
Thanks.
The transfer portal's open, guys. The transfer portal is open. You guys are in charge of some brands. I gave you a bunch of NIL Monopoly money that I got out of my homie Luigi's backpack. before he was in Central Park last week, allegedly. And we got some offers to make. So, E-Ray, you are in charge of the greatest wrestling show of all time, NXT, NX E-Ray for the night. And you have 5 choices of talent you can bring down to NXT. So, give me all 5.
So how are we doing? I just get to pick 5, like all willy nilly.
Yeah, you only people that are off limits are champions.
Our champions.
The world champions, I should say.
Okay.
And tag champs. Because if you take tag champs, you just gotta swap them, clean swaps. And
yeah.
But for me and BA, one of our picks has to be a call up. But other than that, we can just swap around. And I need you to pick at least 2 women. So 5 picks.
Got it. So I'll do it like this: 2 women, a tag team, and then a one person that I would like to see back.
Okay.
So I will start with that's a tough one for the women, but I'm gonna do it because fuck it. Bianca Belair.
Oh.
I need her to have that NXT championship. It's missing.
I like it.
Missing from I've stayed with her from jump. I seen her first dark match in NXT Live Phoenix against that one lady that what's her name? Neck Lachey.
Ricochet.
The army chick. Former
Lacey Evans.
Yeah. Neck Lachey. Same difference.
Okay.
Her, I seen them two have it out. Great job. And since then, we're advocates of her, and she just never got the title. She should have beat Shayna Baszler. I was blown away that she didn't. I was furious. So
they should have put the title on her when she hit Charlotte with that promo talking about you don't even go here.
That too, but it was a little too far gone at that point because the momentum she was kind of the odd man out. She was almost the Eddy Thorpe. They almost Eddy Thorped her. So it's like, but before that time, absolutely. So that would be my one female snaggerino.
And your next one is Big Back Pose, right?
Kinda. Because she needs more development, singular development on character and work. And I think that's a place where you can do it. And like, again, we love 99.3% of the women characters in NXT right now. She can find something else to do besides Cobra back. Like, or just sitting there like not menacing. So yeah, those would be my two women. I think it's gonna be obvious. My tag team. Come on, give them to me.
Profits.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Like it's a given.
Send them down there, let them find their heels.
Yeah, let them refine. They gotta get the Finn Balor treatment.
Ooh.
Go down there, get real heelish, and then send them right back up. New personas, new honed vibe, especially with all the chaos going on there too. You seen that brawl where a motherfucker got atomic flipped or some shit on top of a damn Bronco Lima? I was like, what is this? It got slammed through somebody just got thrown through a window. I was like, this is anarchy. You imagine the Street Profits just going there talking some shit and commentating that whole thing, and then while everybody's hurt, they just ask for a tag match, and then they beat Fraxium. It's lit. Need it. And then for my male talent, just for my pure enjoyment, I'm going to pilfer one Mr. He's always right, like myself, KO, because the work he did in NXT prior, with him holding that strap, beating up John Cena, and the things that he could do in a cage match, triple threat with Trick and Oba Femi would be fucking insane. I would lose my mind. He would set up some type of crazy cheer contraption of death, and then just automatically he's gonna fall through it. We know what's gonna happen. But yeah, I would love to see that. That would be so fun for me. That's my 5 guys.
I love it.
5 guys.
There you go.
All right, BA, we know you got the biggest bag of money out of all of us because, of course, you got Monday Night Raw. You're going to Netflix. The execs are in your ear. They need a bang. They need an explosion. They need full explode on Monday nights.
Big time explode, huh?
Don't tell me twice.
Who are your 5?
My 5.
Don't forget, I need you to pick 2 women. One of them has to be a call-up. One of your superstars you pick has to be a call-up.
So powerful.
And champions are staying put. So,
all right, champs are staying put. Then now can people that are
if
currently on the show stay?
You got to swap.
And people that are currently on the show can stay, right?
Yes.
As far as, okay.
If you want.
All right. I'm gonna start with my call up just because we've been kind of talking about it. I think it was before you got here, E-Ray. Gotta say, Trick Willie calling up to Raw. Yeah, let's go. Getting called up to the main roster in the skies, you said, Dub, earlier. So I think if you're gonna call him up anywhere, let's keep him and Melo apart so they can continue to build on their own. And if they do come back together again, it'll be way down the road. But I think Trick needs to be by himself on Raw. So that'll be my first. That would be the call up.
First order of business.
First order of bids. Second, I would say woman that's gonna be on the roster for Raw would have to be Charlotte Flair. We want star power. And she's coming back. It'll give us some fresh matches. We'll get her maybe versus Liv, because I have a feeling that to the point of what Trips is doing, they're gonna try to give us a babyface Charlotte. I know that we hate that, but I think that's what's gonna happen. In all honesty, how they gonna present her. So
I think Charlotte's
her coming
the Rumble.
Oh, ooh, that's interesting.
But that
Coming back or winning?
coming back and winning. But
Wow.
that's for January.
Charlotte versus Bianca. Book it.
Oh man,
I
that'd be
think we
wild.
get Charlotte Rhea 3.
Yeah,
Who wins?
I think you gotta let Charlotte go over,
Charlotte.
especially if there's a belt involved.
I think Charlotte would win that, and then we start the road to Rhea Bianca at 26's Mania.
Yeah, that's fair.
But BA continue.
That'd be crazy. Sorry. Yeah, we book it out on
We
the
got a year
show.
and a
This
half
is what
to
we
book
do.
that out.
Fair. Second woman, I would have to say would be Becky Lynch, because star power. She's a big name. She's the man, all that fun stuff. So those would be the 2 women for sure that I would keep.
Wait. Becky was on Raw before she let her contract expire.
Yeah, so
So
You can't transfer somebody you already had.
fair enough.
Yeah, this isn't actual college football. You don't have to pay your talent to keep them there.
Well, fair enough. I had the bag, so I thought I was just paying.
You already got her rights.
All right, then
EA is a boring
screw
back
it
man.
then.
Ohio Wesleyan about to have a squad in a couple of years.
No comment. With all that being said,
Ohio Wesleyan.
I
He
will.
has 42 shots of alcohol in his system. CSI Ohio Wesleyan coming
Man.
to UPN.
Gotta love it.
All right, Alan Richmond again. That's Thad Castle.
Anyway.
All right. Well, since I can't pick somebody that's already there, I'll have to go with Tiffy coming over to Raw. Tiffy time. Because she doesn't technically have a belt right now. She has the briefcase still.
Got the case.
Yeah. So
But that's good. That's a good pick.
let me get that and give me some Charlotte Flair matches on top of that too. And finally get that, see what that looks like. So yeah. That'll be the two women. And then as far as tag team, I would have to bring over, and I can't call anybody else up. Damn it, that sucks.
You can. At
You
least
do if you
one
want
of your
to.
picks
Just
had to
can't be on your
called up.
show.
Yeah, you can call up
I already
somebody
called
else.
up Trick.
But
Trick.
you can call up other people.
You can call up somebody else.
Well, you know what? This is Star Power. I'm thinking I'm Raw. I got Netflix. I gotta make a lot of noise. So with that being said, I
$10
gotta
billion,
bring over.
man.
Yeah, give me Roman. Give me the face of the company, man. Give me the OTC all day. I'm gonna need Roman. And then last but not least, if I'm gonna have Roman,
I need to redo it.
E-Ray wanted to bring down Jacob Fatu.
oh, that'd be great. The variant.
Hell,
All right.
Oba versus Trick. Hell.
In the meantime, while I think about my last choice, I'm gonna answer Ari's question here. That's popped up on the chat. Who would I want to see Trick fight first once he comes up to Raw?
Karrion Kross.
Oh man, love it. Let's go. I would have to say, who would I want to see Trick fight first? Who would a feud with Trick make sense with coming out the gate?
Ludwig Keyser.
Ludwig would be good.
That's pretty solid.
That's a solid feud.
And is a great wrestler that can get Trick over because, again, that's the problem. His matches just aren't that great. He's still green. So not a knock. He got it. He got the mic skills, but it's just got to get the ring stuff better. I actually did think the match versus Ridge Holland was pretty good. It was pretty good. It was solid. Like, fucking Ridge.
A heel Sheamus?
No. Okay, I'm not interested in that. It's got to be like entertain. Like Sheamus, there's just too much of a stylistic clash. It got to be somebody. I mean, honestly, it could be Pete Dunne because they already have some things like that. They got some unsettled business, unfinished business, which I wouldn't mind.
Julius Creed.
That would go hard. No. Chad Gable.
See, I was thinking Chad, but I said Julius because like the height is about the same. So
Yeah.
they eye to eye with each other, but stylistically they're so different.
But Chad Gable can go on the mic and he can go in the ring, so he'll make Trick look way better. I think that's what you want with that crazy character. That would be fun. But anywho,
Yeah, my last pick.
derailed.
All good.
Make your pick.
My last pick for Raw has to be a male. I'm gonna pick. Oh no, that wouldn't make sense. He's technically not a champ. But fuck it, this is crazy anyways, and we booking it. Call up Oba Femi. Call him up, the ruler.
Fuck!
The ruler.
Damn it!
The ruler.
Ah! I was hoping you didn't catch it. I was hoping you didn't think about it. Well played.
I wasn't even thinking about it. Because I was sitting there, I was like, wait a minute. He doesn't hold a belt technically in this universe.
Yeah, not till next week.
Right?
All right, so
I think you'll give me your championship.
Right.
Trick, I send you to the big Raw in the sky.
he said the whoop that era
Big
happened
Raw.
because I allowed it to happen.
He was talking cash shit. And it was the best thing that I've ever experienced. And Trick was just like, yeah, all right.
You're just another person that don't believe in me. I'm going to show you why. I'm the NXT champion.
And then
Oba was like, yeah,
Eddie Thorpe started talking, and he was like, oh, I talk shit to this weak ass nigga. Shut up, nigga, I'm flexing on your bitch ass. Very different energy between the two. Yeah, literally.
All right.
Go say some
Repping
trees,
the blue brand, as always. So, my very first transfer in the transfer portal is one cult of personality himself, Mr. Chick Magnet Punk. CM Punk coming over to the blue brand. Look in his eyes, and what do you see? The cult of personality. And from one guy with a huge ego to my next pick, who is all ego, the call-up of one Ethan Page. It's time.
Ego.
It's time.
It is. That's a good call.
Time.
Killing it.
You know, this is what I do. This is what I do. All right, so on the women's side, this is a tough one. This is a tough one. No, it's not. I'm lying. On the women's side is another call-up of mine.
I know what you're going to say.
One Jada Parker. You know what it is. You know what time it is.
That's crazy.
I know what he's doing.
Putting her on a 3-hour show. I get it.
Hey, man, I'm trying to give people a spotlight to shine, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Jada.
You know what I'm saying? Just, you know. And then for my second woman to add to this stacked roster, I got to go with EO. Give me EO Sky coming over to the blue brand.
Okay.
You not already on the blue brand?
Nah, Damage Control's on Raw.
That's true.
They were just popping up on SmackDown as part of the War Games bill.
Yeah, they confused me. They was already transporting. The rules never stay.
No.
They never keep.
Never do.
No.
Can you imagine, like...
For my last pick, I want to propose an even swap of tag teams, BA.
Oh.
I want Balor and JD on SmackDown.
And then I would take DIY.
Yeah.
All right. I don't hate that. I would accept that trade. I would accept that trade.
Specifically, I want Balor and JD to drop those tag belts immediately because I want Balor versus Cody.
Oh, fair enough.
Interesting. So he did that. That was underhanded.
Big time underhanded.
He took the tag just to discard JD, Big Head McDonough.
Right.
That's crazy.
No,
like,
JD
we don't really need
JD can run around on the mid card with Jacob and Solo and Shin and LA. I still got a pretty stacked roster over here.
Yeah, I was like, what? That sounds insane. Or he can just stay with Finn and be like, yeah, I'm gonna hype you up.
Yeah, but if I get Finn over here, that's another world title he hasn't gotten, so it'll be coming up on 9 years.
I was about to say 9 years.
That's crazy.
I need Finn to win a title. That winged eagle that we about to see on Sunday. All right, Saturday night's main event. Are we there yet?
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. All right. You want to just go straight into picks?
They slap ass every time. Every time. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let's go to the timeout.
Anyway, yeah. What are do we have all the matches for Saturday night main event? Because we got to total all of our predictions. We got abused by BA this week with his insider knowledge. I don't know who you were talking to. I know it wasn't Jada Parker. It must have been was it raisins in a macaroni salad? One of them. You was talking to Brinley Reese. You was talking to I was about to say Sasha Pavlovich. Shout Shout out to the Cavs.
That's crazy.
I was
07 Cavs.
talking to Sasha Pepper. What's her name? Petrovic?
Carmen Petrovic.
Carmen
Petrovic.
Petrovic.
While I was saying Sasha, that was just stuck in my mind. My apologies, Carmen. I had gave you props, but honestly speaking, you weren't on TV enough this week, so I forgot. Anyway, yes, we somehow BA whipped our asses, so we're gonna do this like a triple crown event. We're gonna total all of them up at the very end, and then somebody's gonna get extremely drunk over this Christmas episode. It's gonna be really bad.
Oh,
Probably gonna be me because I've been terrible at picks. I've been bored. Sorry, guys. But Saturday night's main event. Dun, dun, you're my obsession. Dun, 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 dun,
So we got a 5-match card,
Squabble.
or as Tony Khan likes to call it, a pre-show.
So much pre-show.
so
The first match on the card is going to be the final for the inaugural women's U.S. title. Because we don't know the final participants, you know what? I'm going to just give you guys all 4 and let you pick. We got Bayley or Chelsea Green, who have a match on Friday to decide who's in the final.
Chelsea
And Mi Chen and Tiffany Stratton, who have a match to decide who's going to be in the final on Friday.
Me
So,
too.
all right, so you picking, E-Ray's picking Mi Chen.
And Chelsea Green. I chose.
Nope,
Yeah.
nope. No, you gotta pick your one.
I
I'm
gotta
giving
choose
you all
one of
4.
the 4.
I'm giving
I
you
thought
all
you
4.
had to predict the match.
Nope.
Oh.
Making this a little more
Okay.
difficult.
All
I'm
right.
not even gonna let you predict the semifinals. I'm giving you all 4
That
people in the
sucks
semis, and you
balls.
gotta tell me who's winning.
I'm going to meet Chen.
All right.
Going to meet Chen because then I feel like she wins and then gets cashed in on. It's gotta happen. Ultimate heat magnet, Tiffany Stratton. Give it to me.
Give
it to me.
BA.
It's like the Christ in Christmas.
I tipped my hand earlier. Chelsea
Are you
Green.
sticking with your earlier hand tip to
I
Chelsea
am.
Green?
I am.
Whoa.
Gotta be a man of what I booked.
I mean, card subject to change, brother. So
I get it. I understand. I'm gonna roll with it.
So, I as well am picking one Chelsea Green because she's just too good at her job.
Yeah.
And yeah, you
Hope
get
we
rewarded
both
for being
wrong.
good at your job. Sometimes when you're good at your job, you get to do other people's job.
Yeah, that's really what happened. Like, oh, you finished that so fast. Guess what? We got some more work for you to do. No pay increase.
Next
Just
match.
more work.
Next match, we got more women business. More women business. The Liv Morgan World Tour? The Revenge Tour is over. Is it the World Tour?
I think
Is
it's
it
a
the
world
Domination
tour.
Tour?
Domination. Not what?
Is it the just Annoy E-Ray Tour? Which one is it? But
I'm
anyway,
not annoyed by it. I love Liv at this point. She turned it around for me. It's heels. I love heels.
Okay.
Except for
Just
stars.
remember who's early to that
Don't
party.
love those heels.
Dub was
He was the
early to that
earliest.
party.
Yeah, too early. That's the problem. Dub, you be so early to the party, you got to go help set up. I don't want to be that guy. I'd rather be like, make a nice, stylish entrance, but not like, hey guys, everything's winding down. I want to get there when the function is in full swing. I see it, but it ain't time for me to be there yet. It don't require my attention.
It's a result of COVID, man. When they told me I couldn't go outside and go to parties anymore, I was like, oh, next party we go to, I'm there.
I'm there first.
I'm there first.
Nah,
I'm
I
helping you
don't
book the
want this.
venue.
Ugh.
I'm getting chairs. What are we doing?
In those old days when I used to be out mingling and stingling.
You mean like 2 weeks ago?
Absolutely not. Back in the Cleveland days, I would literally be just bullshitting, pre-gaming, and then right before clock hits, bars close at 2:00. Clock hits 12:30, 12:45. Take 3 double shots. Walk out the door. Get to the bars at 1:00. Got an hour to just go hard. That's all I needed. I don't want to be there at the beginning while people just filing in. I'm just sitting there like drinking my drink. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that was.
see
no,
you.
I had to get there like
No,
45.
Oh, I need to be in the full swing of things and then just letting it loose. That is where I need to be. So yeah, I'm going to meet you. Next.
We already picked that one. Liv Morgan,
I know.
EO
I just
Sky.
said EO. She's not winning at all. It's gonna be Liv Morgan.
All right, yeah, we can speak to that. We're all picking Liv here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
No reason not to. That's done.
Right.
But I mean, unless y'all want to, go on a limb.
No.
Take a risk. No.
Nah.
No.
You don't believe in EO?
I mean, I do.
She might shock the world. She is literally the best women's wrestler. I seen her do something and I was like, oh, yeah, you're the best. I forgot what it was. Oh, she did the fucking spin on her head top shit. I was like, oh. Nothing gonna ever keep you down. Yeah.
All right, next match on this card, we got one Sammy Uso versus so far the leader for the Kendrick Lamar Hater of the Year award, one Drew McIntyre in a singles match. Be it.
Oh yeah, because he attacked.
Give me.
Because he
give
just
me
did, because
Drew.
he did hater shit.
Yeah.
Give me Drew.
Okay. E-Ray, who are you picking?
Come on, returning Drew all day.
All right, we're all picking Drew.
Ugh. It's some variety, will ya? Last person got to just automatically choose something different.
Fair enough.
All right, here we go.
I got screwed out
Dub,
that
choose
other
somebody else.
times.
Next match on this card, triple threat for the World Heavyweight title. Gunther versus Damian versus Kendrick Lamar. I'm going to be real with you guys. You guys know I'm picking Finn. I've been picking Finn to win the world title for 7
You've been wrong for
years.
7 years.
It's
But that's okay.
fucking time.
I know, right?
It is time.
But no.
His hate has propelled him up the charts because he wasn't on the hater of the list rankings. He was like down there around 10. And then SummerSlam happened. He shot up to like 2. I'm going with Finn to finally get the title run he should have had. What? Oh, 7 years? 8 years ago. Yeah. So, BA, tell me why you're picking the bisexual Undertaker. Take down the ring
Down
general.
Undertaker.
Definitely picking Gunther to retain. Just I could see him just retaining. Just see it.
Does he win with the beat your ass 97, the choke you out 03, or the put you to sleep 85?
Put You to Sleep 85 sounds like a good collection or a good selection from the collection.
That was sick. What is the put you to sleep? That sounds like a Jay
That's that.
Holiday special. I don't want that. So what's the? I thought that was the other thing. The choke you out 03. What is happening? the put you to sleep sound.
Gunther don't just choke
very
somebody like
sensual. I'll put you to bed. Like, get away from me, Gunther. No, it's
Can we just talk about BA making those noises on this audio product?
It's visual too. For those of us that are watching.
I'm going with man, it's so ripe for a Finn title change.
It's time.
But I feel like what's going to happen is Gunther's going to retain because the Street King himself and that the new challenger for Hater of the Year is going to clash and they're going to cancel each other out, giving Gunther the win, and then they're going to continue a feud. That's how I feel this happens.
So Gunther,
I wish I was wrong.
Is Gunther going to
I
win
hope
with
I'm
the
wrong.
Run Your Fade 05?
Nah.
No? Okay.
Mm-mm.
Is it the Beat
Gonna
Your
be a-
Ass 93?
Nah, it's gonna beat your ass 97.
Beat Your Ass 97? The
97,
tried and true? Gunther with the beat your ass 97. According to E-Ray,
Book it.
according to BA, it's the go to sleep 83 or whatever BA was doing.
You like that? You like that? Like what? The Kirk Cousins. The Kirk Cousins.
You like that? You like that?
Oh shit, that's the Mayonnator. That's just crazy.
Brian Pumper 07 sound effects and shit.
Oh, that's crazy.
And of course, the last match on the card, Cody, Raheem, Rhodes, DeKang, the fourth versus one Kevin Owens for the Winged Eagle WWE Championship.
Yeah, they need to meme my face. Like that Lil Wayne meme. It's so good. When they show it, it's happening. I can't even tell you what's gonna happen to my body. I'm gonna just ascend into heaven. It's gonna be insane.
Does Cody come out with
God.
a custom jacket specifically for the Winged Eagle?
A custom jacket?
Like a new one that we haven't seen before.
Oh, for sure.
Does he have a cape too? Does he just go full Homelander with the cape and the jacket?
I thought it in my mind, and I just like, no, not yet. Not yet. It's not time. I need when the heel turn happens, it's gonna be splendid.
It happens at Backlash, right? After he loses that title and people are still cheering for Roman, even though Roman's a psychopath.
I don't think so, but I don't know. Too far ahead for me to think. Right now, I'm focused. I'm focused, man. I would love for KO to take that belt, but that Winged Eagle is going. Cody's gonna cry, and I think I am too. He's gonna do it. I always wanted to give this to my dad. Dad, it's up to you now. Me and you. Winged Eagle forever. And I was like, why'd you turn to Mike Tyson? Doesn't matter.
So E-Ray's picking Cody
the Winged Eagle to my dad
to retain and to end the night crying, talking about his dad and the Winged
biting
Eagle.
somebody's ear off like Mike Tyson. Yes, all of that happens.
Okay. Does he mention his daughter when he talks about his dad and the Winged Eagle as well?
No.
I think he does.
I don't. She wasn't born yet. She was sperm in his ball sack.
Right.
Actually, she wasn't. He was like prepubescent when this came out. Saturday Night Main Event is all about throwback. So that means throw your daughter back into your scrotum. She didn't exist. Just, you're my obsession. He was still wilding out. Like, nope. She don't exist. So he can't mention her. Everything's about throwback. He wasn't married. He about to go drinking. I go drink some beers with the boys. He's like, I'm not married. This is 85.
Somebody pass me the Somas.
Give me 3 Zimas. Yeah, that's my belief. What about you, Dub?
Cody not dropping his belt till Mania. Let's be real here.
To the Rock.
Listen. E-Ray, you need to thank your lucky stars that Moana 2 is doing numbers. Because if it didn't, The Rock would have took all of your belts by now.
Oh, yeah. Every single one of them.
He would have showed up to your house and laid the smackdown on your bitch ass and took that classic undisputed title that he held proudly.
I mean, I would challenge him for it.
He'd walk out of your house looking like Ultimo Dragon. All the belts. All the belts.
I would say with a mask on because I'm gonna break his nose.
Like Callisto.
I'm not shooting the Rock. I'm like, Rock, here, take the belts, bro. And he looks at me and he just looks at me. Can I hold it? No, get out of here.
You're like, hold
Lock
what?
my door. Yeah, ADT. There's a strange
you
man
would ask him, hold
outside
what?
my house.
Your new child.
Yeah, he just sitting there doing finger signs and shit. What is that, Rock? I don't know. That's how many sequels he expected Red 1 to get. Supposed to be Red 2, Red 4, Red 7. Like, this movie has Lucy Liu in it, damn it, and the most jacked Santa you ever seen. Why is it losing so much money? I don't know, Rock.
Because it's the most jacked Santa we've ever seen, Rock. Perhaps off is a direction you could fuck.
Well,
That movie did so bad, Chris Evans was like, I gotta go be Captain America again.
Shit. I invested in this shit too. He talked me into it. I gotta go be back in Captain America. And or the Johnny Storm. Gotta go find my flesh. It's been
Chris
ripped
Evans
off my
was
body.
so sick of living under Disney rules. He was like, I'm gonna invest something that just can't fail. One of Rock's movies. He called RDJ back so fast. Hey man, so they paid you $20 million?
Think I can, they're bringing everybody back. You think I can get in on that? But you're old now. No. Whatever. It's
Multiverse, time travel.
yeah, multiversal championships. I don't know, whatever. Shit.
Listen,
Don't
man, I'm
recast me.
desperate. I put everything I had in the Red 1.
I know they were talking about recast T'Challa. Don't recast me. I'm here. I will do it. Give me the shield. Oh, wait, that black guy is supposed to be... No, I'm Captain America.
Hey, you know
Captain
what?
America 4 can't happen
We'll
without
kill
me.
that U.S. agent guy, and I'll take his shield. Yeah.
But it's made out of aluminum foil.
I don't care.
I don't care.
It's
It's a hubcap.
My
That's
wife
all it
left
is.
me, Robert.
So?
I put everything in the Red 1.
I bet the house on the most jacked Santa.
They told me J.K.
there
Simmons
was.
as Santa was going to work. Damn it.
Haven't you seen Whiplash? He was amazing.
Oscar, I tell you, Oscar.
They said if he
Listen,
can play J.
she
Jonah
was a good
Jameson,
one.
he can play Santa Claus. And I believed him, damn it.
They told me the CGI was going to be amazing.
They told me The Rock
I
was
didn't
playing an
see it.
elf. I thought I was going to be taller than him in the movie. I didn't know he writes his scripts that I can't be.
I thought The Rock was Santa. That's not what this is. They locked me into a contract based on the most Jackson. I thought it had to be The Rock. It wasn't. Shit.
Robert, I need this. They kicked me out of the Executive Producers Association after this movie. I need this, man. Call Kevin. Call Feige, damn it. Get me in this
I
movie.
lost $375 million. I financed this whole movie myself. How? I was drinking too much Terramana.
I spent
Damn
my
it.
entire
Help me.
in-game check on the promo run for this. Robert, I need in this movie, damn it.
And there we go. That's what happens. So, what can I say?
Yep. But
It's a direction you can fuck.
BA,
Sorry, Rob.
are you still sticking with your earlier pick of KO to take the winged eagle from Cody to send the people home very sad? Or, again,
Or
is
very
card subject to change?
I would have to stick with my pick because I think that insanity would be great for that belt. It would be great for Cody. Just that belt just held hostage for it was also supposed to be one night only, not on
Winged
KO's
Eagle.
watch.
Oh, that would be so fire.
Not on
That'd be like
KO's
the best
watch.
thing ever.
So if I'm gonna go against the right grade, that's gonna be this match here. So I'm gonna pick KO.
KO wins the winged eagle, and then backstage footage of Triple H trying to get it back and give him the other belt. And he
Yep.
knocks out
And
Triple H.
he's like, hey, you want this belt back? Come get it from my car.
Yep.
And he just drives away. Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Get it from my room.
Making Michael Cole do an interview in his car, then kicking him out in like 20-degree weather. Fantastic.
Classic.
Incredible work.
It's beautiful.
So good.
All right, so we got enough variety in these picks that somebody's going to be doing shots. I like this.
Yeah, we're going to do this in totality, and then whoever loses just got to just be shit-faced. It's going to be fun.
Yep. Unless
Probably
E-Ray
gonna be
loses again, then he's going to be like, the Royal Rumble, guys, we got to add them all up.
Yeah. There's got to be some LE that's happening. Maybe not a PLE, just Just an event. Just the E.
New Year's Eve.
Come on, let's just go outside. Let's go outside and play basketball. Two, I don't know. Something.
E-Ray loses again. He's gonna be like the Christmas tour, guys. The Christmas tour. We got to see who wins the Christmas tour.
Christmas tour.
The live event. If I have to drink a whole bottle of Terramana by myself, I'll just sit here passed out. Y'all doing other things. So what do you think about just sleep on the just slobbing and shit? Yeah. No. We'll see. I have faith in myself. I don't. I'll just be saying anything. It doesn't matter. I don't have any faith in these picks. I don't use the heart of the cards. I'm just saying whatever the fuck comes to my mind. So I've got to start doing better. So I'm gonna start researching and thinking about these things and not being in the moment or contrasting just reference? For the sake of contrast. Of course. Come on now. That's what we do here.
I like the way you peppered that one in there. That was pretty good, Kaiba. I appreciate it.
Pretty good, right?
Yeah, not bad. Right. Not bad.
But other than that, anything else that we need to cover or get to? I feel like no.
Tony Khan sent Ray Phoenix to an urgent care in the hood.
Tony Khan sent Ray Phoenix to Chipotle when he said my back is broken.
I saw that earlier. It was like, that's crazy.
I thought he said
sent my man to go get a $5 box from Taco Bell instead of go to fucking hospital.
He's like, I think I'm bleeding inside of my chest. Oh, your English isn't that good. You want a $5?
You want a chalupa?
What? What is he talking? This man blamed it on his English not being good when he said, I'm injured. Here, go down there and get some food for $5.
I got spicy queso.
AEW, ladies and gentlemen.
Can't believe he wrote
That'd
that.
be good. I don't believe that was a real public service announcement. But be that as it may, the Hurt Business is rolling strong. I watched some things. I'm gonna keep watching some things, and then the next PLE, we'll probably talk about it. Or pay-per-view.
Yeah, I was about to say. They charge a motherfucker.
Sorry. They charge who? What?
Who?
Yeah, we pay. You know how we do. Come on, you got to give your hard-earned money to AEW, right?
Oh yeah, they deserve it.
Wise man. Other than that, any parting words before we get out of here, gentlemen?
I got nothing.
Yeah.
Go watch Saturday night's main
CSI
event.
Detroit. Go watch CSI Detroit with the best lead-in ever.
Go watch
Saturday
Robocop
night's
3.
main event.
Go watch that.
Yeah.
Robocop they remade, but it was
Yeah, go watch the remake with Samuel Jackson in the beginning and the very end.
It makes you really sad.
Yeah.
You're like, he's just a bag of organs and a head?
That one is
God.
extra sad because they show you like the little kid at home. And at least in the original, you never even had to see his family. You just knew they existed. You saw a picture of his wife and some memories. That was it.
What you did to me? It's just organs and a head.
Right.
It's so bad. It's rough to watch. That's sad. That's the same dude who played Sergeant Flag in Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad, sure is.
Yeah.
Parting words before we go. Give me your new age Christmas classic. That's not one of like the old ones. It's not Home Alone. That's not Christmas Story.
Oh, easy. Y'all want me to go? I can close this out.
Go ahead.
Very easy.
Go ahead. Wise Man says Terrifier 3. I feel like that answer gets you put on a list.
It should. Okay, quick story. Big AR was like, I want to watch a Christmas movie. I want to watch a Christmas. I was like, I got you. I found it. I seen it on the Fire Stick. I said, turn on. I said, what is this? Blue. I know it. I was like, don't worry. Bloody disgusting. I was like, whatever. And then we commenced to watch maybe 25 minutes of it. And I was like, this is trash. Like, this is not even a good movie. I just wanted to see some real ridiculousness for a second. Then once the chick Art the Clown started masturbating with like a jagged piece of, I was like, okay, all right, we're out of here. we don't need this. This is not what my unborn child needs to see.
Is it worse than Black Christmas?
No, that's not a good movie either. Neither one of them, the old one or the new one, they both suck. So,
Black Christmas?
Black Christmas?
That's
Unless you're talking about this Christmas. That's just black people at Christmas.
That's just
It's a
Black
different
Christmas
movie.
people at
Yeah.
Christmas, not Black Christmas.
I thought you said Black Christmas.
Original.
It's this Christmas with Chris Brown dancing.
No, that's this Christmas. I was talking about Black Christmas, and not Black Christmas. Black Christmas.
No, not Black Christmas. I know that, but Black Christmas, it's the
It's a
original.
horror movie.
Yeah, it's good. I like the original. The
I'm
other
talking about the one that
sucks.
came out in like 07, 08. That one.
Oh, that sucks.
That one sucks. And then there's another one that just came out even more
even
recently.
worse.
In like 2015.
That, yeah, with like sororities and horror. I don't know,
Yeah.
goo or something. I don't know. Whatever. Who cares? Not worth my conversation. Yeah. 4 Christmases. Probably the best. That's my tradition. I watch it every year, Christmas Eve.
Vince Vaughn,
Vince
Reese Witherspoon,
Vaughn.
right?
Reese Witherspoon, Robert Duvall, Jon Favreau. It's one of the funniest movies I've ever seen in my life. And I quote it religiously. If you have never seen it, do yourself a favor, go see it. Also, there's an episode of Binge Flicks where I have my mom on the podcast because she's the one who put me onto it. And we literally watch it, laugh, talk about it. Go absorb that in wherever you can find it.
That's a good one.
BA.
It has to be New Age because I watch different movies from back in the day.
Yes,
Like I don't watch your
it has to be New
typicals.
Age.
Not Debbie Does Christmas. We don't want to see that be.
Damn it!
But send me the
Not the
link.
scene when she does. Oh no.
Send me
Send me
New
that
Age
G-share.
movie.
Christmas with the Cranks.
Oh man.
Jason Statham in Crank 5. Christmas Cranked.
I have to say this because I didn't watch this growing up, but now because of like single dad mode and shit like that.
Bad Santa.
No, good guess. The OG Santa Claus. The OG Santa Claus. I don't
that was fire.
Yeah,
love that.
I don't consider that like
That was
a
fire.
movie, a traditional Christmas movie because that wasn't like I didn't watch it growing up. But now
I love that movie.
I didn't watch it growing up. Well, you Detroit, the Tool Man.
Paranoia.
No, he's a snitch.
Great movie.
He's a snitch.
You know,
Once I
right
found
there.
out how much of a snitch he was, I stopped watching anything he had to do with. But the movie's still good.
Tim
Who,
Allen.
Tim Allen?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's yeah, never mind. But love the movie.
Entire western part of the
Tim Allen.
state, they had
Jungle
a
to
nice little
Jungle.
drug trade going. Then Tim Allen got caught with some coke, and next thing you know, the coke prices in the western part of the state went through the roof. Snitch ass motherfucker.
All right. Well, there you go.
For me,
There you have it.
I'm gonna go
But you already said
new.
Black Christmas.
What, Black Christmas? What?
I thought that's what you said. Whatever.
Is that
No.
All right. Where's my phone?
No.
No, BA. No. Well, I mean, actually, BA, if it's between that and Attack on Titan, go with Black Christmas.
I still want to see what the Colossal Titan does.
There's a happier ending, if you will.
Yeah, you're gonna see what a colossal titan does. This is an attack in Titan. No, get out of here.
Oh, yeah.
This
Yeah,
isn't
but
what
I'm gonna go new school. Office Christmas Party.
Oh yeah, great
One
movie.
of the fun.
You would.
Absolutely.
So much.
I
drugs
love
in
watching
that movie.
degenerates be degenerates. That and The Night Before are just two of my favorite new
That
Christmas
is
movies.
definitely up your alley.
Absolutely.
I would. I'll switch then and just a little bit of more hilarity. Four Christmas is a classic. That is a perfect movie. But Harold and Kumar 3D.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
See, you were going for wholesome
Kid
vibes
doing
and
coke.
shit. Fuck that. No.
That. Oh,
No, we're not
you've
wholesome
never
here.
seen Four Christmases then.
I
There's
have.
nothing wholesome about it.
I have.
Nothing
Like the
wholesome
overarching story is wholesome of this family finally, reconciling both
Hey,
families.
you can't spell family without lies. There's nothing wholesome about that movie.
Very true.
There's nothing wholesome about that movie.
That's toxic.
But yeah,
That's
Office
so
Christmas
good.
Party, hilarious.
Well,
Classic.
thank you, Dub, for that.
No problem.
Go watch Dub. Go watch all of our picks and tell us whose movie is best. It's gonna be mine, but that's okay. Then don't go watch Attack and Titan. You don't need that type of drama in your life. Save that for BA. Otherwise, guys, this has been another episode of Let Me
Christmas in
Book
Black,
the
maybe
Territory.
go watch that.
Black Christmas.
Christmas in the Black, hosted by Tyler Perry. That feels like one of his movies. Everything's in the black. Please, I think we should do it. We should do like a holiday shirt. I feel like we should just do a Christmas themed T-shirt or something apparel. We'll think about that. Shoot it out next week probably. But guys, we are going to end this how we always do, with the great one telling us something
Star
about
of
Red
the
One.
classic, the new classic, Red One.
Yeah, that's what we should have all said that. But now we didn't, so he's coming back and he's taking all our gold.
We got to review that.
Can I say except you're welcome?
And guys, we are out of here. Enjoy.